Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome on in. So lovely to have all of you here already. I see Rhea Mantlemorn lurking in the shadows. It's going to throw us around the screen a little bit here. Hang on a second, everyone. Let me do some musical chairs. Boom. There we go. Oh, that's not terrible. That'll do. I'll stick with it. Hey, everybody, welcome on in. And we are very happy to have you all here. Let me do one more shift. And I need a Horvin camera. Oh, so close. Okay. We're going to play some musical chairs here, folks. Bear with us 2 seconds. We have new setup here. That is not Horvin. This empty
Are you sure, John?
shot is, I believe, Horvin. There you go. Just enjoy the music, everyone, while we're doing this. Come back. Too fun. Stay
great
there.
Tunes. Great
Rawr.
tunes.
And Lincoln, you're not Firemore. Stop being Firemore.
I am Firemore.
No, you're not. Shut it. Lord Gasumba, don't look. Don't look. Don't look at us. I don't need consummate pros coming in here when we're shifting stuff around like half-assed layman. Okay. It was great to catch your stream before, Lord Gasumba. An amazing terrain. Everyone give Lord Gasumba a follow. Absolutely awesome terrain setup they had on their tabletop earlier today. Beautiful castle, 3D printed castle. Don't tell me players, Lord Gasumba. You're not allowed to, you lot don't go and look. People in chat go and look. Okay, that is sorted. Hi everybody, welcome. Oh, newbie goddess, hello. The Merple, Mataraxia, Lara, who else we got here? Patient A, Ardana, hello, and Alusha. Welcome everyone. That's awesome, and everyone else that's around. Thank you for coming on by, and welcome back to the Nine Hells as we are about to dive in. Did you enjoy that intro? Did you see? Oh, newbie win. Okay, you win, newbie. Well done. Did you see that little intro we had going on there? That was rather nice, wasn't it? That was us getting ready for tomorrow, as all of those wonderful people will be joining us for the one-shot roulette that is happening tomorrow, less than 12 hours from now. I'm very excited, as we are looking forward to having all of those incredible guests. And welcome. Yeah, don't worry, I'm sorry, it's not in a good time for Europe, I'm afraid, Adana, but it is, if you are in North America, Asia, Australia or New Zealand, do jump on over and check us out tomorrow, as we are joined by lots of wonderful people who I will talk about properly, although you already saw them in that intro graphic I accidentally showed you. Nope, I showed you on purpose. Don't listen to me.
Definitely on purpose.
Absolutely, 1000%. All right, so thank you all for jumping in here. We are back for our Descent into Avernus campaign. But before we do that, let me say a few thank yous to some particularly lovely people that we want to thank for sponsoring us and helping us along our way here. First things first, the little fella over there to the side of me is Cardboard Monster. Boom. You can check them out on their homepage, and I think there's a little time left to use the code PhoenixUaki to get a discount. Amazing RPG and tabletop stuff if you are in Australia. It is an Australian specific one because we are doing our Antipodean All-Stars one-shot tomorrow. And also the incredible folks at Gateway Games and Sirenscape, because they are also sponsoring us for the one-shots tomorrow. There are some incredible giveaways to be had if you jump on in to that session tomorrow, or later on today if you're in North America. And we will be giving away the entirety of Gateway Games' DM's Guild catalogue, plus a copy of Terra Australis, the Australian-based Call of Cthulhu module. Definitely worth a look. And also 3, count them, 1, 2, 3. For those that can't count, it goes 1, 2, 3. We will be giving away 3 subscriptions to the wonderful folks at Sirenscape, which is a faultless segue into my next thank you. The wonderful people at Sirenscape provide music and sound effects for your games, be they in person or virtual like we are, and you can enjoy all of the incredible stuff for free and give them a try, and go on over there to the homepage linked in the sponsor tab there before, and you can try them out for yourself. And when you fall in love like we did, you can have that in your games and terrify and delight and give comedy value to some of your scenes, and there's the tension and stuff. It's so well designed and so good. I definitely recommend jumping on over and enjoying what you can have over there. I know several of my players have started using it since we've had it in our games. Case in point, there's a bar down the bottom there. And then, also, speaking of spectacular music and the like, of course, you should also check out Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. 3, once more, it definitely is a magic number. 3 incredible YouTube channels that you can get incredible music from for your games. There are links in our VODs on YouTube. And also, speaking of, on Patreon, the incredible Will Savino is also an incredible source of music. Here is our links for our Twitter and our YouTube. Do give them a follow if you want to keep up to date with what's going on. Catch the VODs, there's a lot of them, and see what you can get from those homepages and YouTube channels and everything for your games too. Now, that said, let us have a quick catch-up. This is a fairly easy recap today because there was a lot of talky talks going on last week as our adventurers, having defeated Lincoln's evil father, the devil Oxrion, and sent her evil mother packing back to Mount Celestia, you found yourselves having somewhat of a theological debate as to whether you should try to help Zariel to be redeemed and reclaim her celestial glory and become an angel, a force for good once more, or whether you should go and kick her in the tummy and sort her out good and proper and not allow her the forgiveness that some of you do not think she deserves. And that debate was going on with Lulu, Zariel's old friend, rather keen to help her old colleague in the celestial matters, but we shall see where that leads. And also, as we were leaving, Corvin was contacted once more by his mysterious patron. The patron,
Who the heck is that?
whispering in his mind, telling him where these little books, these little nuggets of forgotten lore can be found dotted around Avernus. Books that are working together, pooling their powers and giving him eldritch energies to ensorcel his sorceries and make him all that more powerful. There is one more to complete his collection. Faulty, thank you for the follow. And also, thank you for all the follows while we've been offline. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Including Ben, I saw you. Ben, who's going to be playing with us tomorrow from Viva La Dirt League. I saw he had followed today. Thank you very much, sir, if you see this. Now. Oh, patient. I'm so sorry to hear that. Bad luck, mate. Speaking of tomorrow, let me quickly show you these people. Look, boop, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rob and Ben from Viva La Dirt League, AJ from Roll for Damage and Winter's Tales, the dreaded GM Josh, Dead Aussie Gamer Michael, and Tales of Pesh Josh will be joining us in a little under 11 hours from now, as we will be kicking off one-shot roulette, everything randomly generated, and I will show you the characters once more as we finish up today's session. But enough of them. We have wonderful players coming tomorrow, yes, but we have wonderful players, boom, right here, right now. So, let me return to my usual anti-clockwise shenanigans as I go round the VTT from myself here. Please, dear players, let those folks out there know, who are you, who are you playing, and where are they at right now? First things first, Orvin, please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Colby. I'm playing our Wild Magic Sorcerer Horvin. Is chomping at the bit to get this last book.
Yes.
But he's not going to reveal his excitement too handily. I'm going to keep that close to the chest.
Thank you very much. Moving on round. Lincoln, please.
Hello, I'm Emma, and I play Lincoln. Lincoln is feeling incredibly distressed, and at odds with his party members, except for maybe Firemore, because he does not think Zariel deserves redemption, and arguments are made that Zariel could be a tool for them to use, but we'll see. We'll see how he feels.
Indeed.
At the moment, he is in distress. Also, my cable just popped out of the wall, so I'm gonna just go and fix that.
Hurrah!
Yay.
Itterashai. Next along, we have Firemore.
Firemaw, of course, is in agreement that Zariel is a tool. Just not the same concept.
Yes.
However, Firemaw is thinking about the fact that things are wrapping up here, and we need to all be thinking about why we came down here, and wants to wrap up his own loose ends.
Yes, indeed. And next up, we have Lee.
Hello everyone, I'm Mason, playing Lee, the human rogue swashbuckler. And right now, if all plan goes as followed, he's excited to get the taste of riding sails again, except this time, possibly in the sky. So,
Take to the skies of
not
Avernus.
not exactly the ocean, but the wind is the sky's ocean, right? It's close enough.
Sure. there are currents, just air currents instead. Okay, Rhea, please.
I am the paladin human, but now a little bit more. And I am very, very frustrated because it seems like there could be an easier way, but everyone won't listen to reason.
Curse them. Okay, thank you all. Yes, now, as you saw there, Lee alluded to the plans that were sprung last week, as they have decided that they are going to try and use the demon Krokektuek against the city. No, not against the city itself, against the chains holding the city of Elturel down here in the Nine Hells, as they are trying to break it free and set it once more on its way back to the material plane. And they are planning a concert, for they are a group of musicians trying to break their way into the Avernus scene. It's a tough gig, and they are trying to get themselves into position on a certain hag's boat, a certain hag named Batshit Bessie, and her flying boats will be the stage for their concert as they take to the skies near Elturel and hopefully enrage Krokektuek enough to come barreling across the plains of Avernus and heedlessly charge through the chains of Elturel, breaking it free so that they can destroy the companion, crackling with lightning and menace in the skies above the town, and then allow Elturel to be on its way back to the material plane above. Which, I mean, I don't know why I'm arbitrarily saying above. It's an entirely different plane of existence, but that's how we like to think of things, isn't it? Thank you, Christianity. Now, as that was hatched there was also talks of needing to go to Bell's Forge to get the last bits and bobs sorted, to talk to your manager of sorts, the Arcanoloth Reggie, and also there is also the slight question of what's to be done with Firemore's senpai, his pit-fighting senpai, as Ebonmarsh is still down here, laboring in the name of the dragon god Tiamat. What is gonna happen? Now, let us return to the idyllic shores of the River Styx and relax. See, isn't that so much nicer? Actually, one reason I am glad you stuck around on the River Styx there is we got to enjoy this CZRPG map a little while longer.
Yee.
The incredible CZRPG,
Indeed,
folks.
It's a wonderful map. I'm going to use it in my Avernus game.
Good plan, good plan.
Yeah.
It is, yes, this was created especially for us by the creator of Deeper Descent into Avernus. Reyes disowning Lulu right away. No, I'm friends with you guys, I promise.
Goodbye.
Lulu's the weakest link? Oh,
Do we
no.
need to stay? Do we need to stay where we were?
No, it's fine.
Are we getting ready to fight something else? I'm gonna cry, John. I'm gonna cry is what I'm saying.
I do not want to make you cry. So there are various alarming souls kind of emerging and resubmerging out of the River Styx, reaching desperate hands towards you, realizing the plight that their actions during life have plunged them into. But apart from that, everything's fine.
Fair enough.
I knew that
Stunning.
one.
So, Lincoln is just sort of standing at the edge of the group.
Mhm.
He is going to quietly make his way towards the Black Parade and start setting it up to go. And under his breath, you hear almost like a mantra, as if trying to force every other thought from his head. You just hear him saying, "Flying pirate hellboat concert, flying pirate hellboat concert, flying pirate hellboat concert," like over and over and over again.
Oh, I thought you
There's
were gonna.
no room in there for anything else. Not right now.
I thought you were gonna be muttering, "I'll fly to you, my son, my son."
That's the interlude for the concert. That's what we've got to get them warmed up with. Hey guys, I'm about to trauma dump on all of you. Here's a lullaby my mom used to sing to me before she disowned me.
Was it the other way around? I think you
My
disowned her.
God.
Well, it was a mutual disowning.
Well, everyone, you better set up, because I'm not sure how much longer Lincoln can keep that up.
I have a very good lung capacity.
Well, before the concert
I twitched.
happens, it seems there are a couple of things we need to do. So let's make haste.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's figure out all that mush stuff and go see Reggie maybe while we're at it.
Yeah, I'd like to go, figure that
What do you
out.
want to do?
I don't know yet.
I
Great.
think that maybe going to visit Reggie would be easier of the two.
Gives you a bit of time to mull it over.
It would be the easier of the things to do. However, why would we do the easier thing last? Let's do that.
Mostly because I think a lot of us look like shit right now.
We'll go take a nap.
I like how
Alright.
Fire Moss straight up shaming you, like, go take a nap, little baby.
Look like shit? Take a
Firemont
nap.
looks great. He's got a
Lincoln's
little
taking notes
stride.
of the diss track he has to write for Perpetuic.
Fair enough.
Well, alright then. Since you wish to see Avernus, we'll go ahead and start making way there.
Yeah, I
Let's go.
can change my mantra. Give me some buzzwords about Evan Marsh. What should we expect? What are you thinking?
He's a
Nothing? Anything?
champion gladiator.
Okay. Okay.
Hell, why do we think we have to fight Avernus? Why are we keen on that?
I don't know what's gonna happen. Last time we saw him, I was still supporting Tiamat. Now I've got this. different god, I guess.
Well, fair enough.
Hmm.
However it goes down, we'll assist you however, Firemark.
There's
Yep.
probably going to be some kind of fight. We are going to Tiamat's lair again.
Lulu buzzes over and she's like, "Is that a good idea?" Oh, nailed it that time.
You really did.
That was really beautiful.
Mm.
Sorry, everyone, I was
Probably
trying
not,
to impersonate the wonderful Patch from Chris Junkers UK. That's his impersonate, his Lulu voice.
Probably not, but do you have any better
Last
idea?
time we were there, we caused a bit of a ruckus.
Probably cause another one.
We didn't kill any of those dragons. They'll still all be there.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that big nasty
Maybe they'll.
that big nasty dragonborn's gonna be really pissed off that you killed his total friend.
Probably
Yeah,
true.
this is a fight.
Doesn't he have like
Right.
the hand of an ancient lich god on his left hand?
He
Okay.
does. It's gonna be tough.
Guys, I'm proposing an alternate idea.
Negotiate.
We based off of the fact that there is a sentient god voice in my head telling me this is a bad idea. Basically, why don't we go to Reggie first, nap there, make a plan, maybe figure out how we can avoid the big awful dragons. You know, maybe we can redeem them too. While we're at it, you get redemption. You get redemption.
Not
you just set my friend
amused
on fire,
Look.
but hey,
Lincoln, I'm not sure that's
Well,
how
not
it works, but
Do
I
I-
enjoy the spirit.
Ray-
Do I need
Real petty up in
okay,
here.
I'm trying to recalibrate my idea of how this works.
Do I need to remake? I need to remake the meme. It's like hell wasps.
Ha!
Okay.
Bees?
So,
Reggie's for a nap?
I guess.
just nip over to
Reggie's for a nap.
Bell's Forge for a nap, as you
Cash.
do. Okay,
We have
So,
connections.
that is the plan. I will fire up the engines, light the fires, and kick the tires.
Mhm.
Boom, and bring you over. I'm so glad we still get to use this.
Oh, I love this gift.
Here you go.
It is
Brum,
the
brum,
gift,
brum, 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 brum.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, you jump into the war machines, and thank you, Sirenscape. The engines rev up, and you start gunning the engines and blasting your way across the surface of Avernus, over the suspicious dunes of sand-adjacent material, ignoring almost, I dare to say, hundreds of bone piles.
Oh god.
Bone Pile would be a really good name for our band. I know it's the Pits, but
Or wrestler.
off. Hey, what if we called our first single Bone Pile? Croquette to it. You're a piece of shit, and you better belong in a bone pile. I'm getting something. I'm putting something together, guys.
It's just gonna be like
It's the
ro-
beat
it's
in the
like
background
rock.
that's really helping me out.
It's gonna be like rock rap.
Rock rap.
I warn you, your beat is
It's
probably
very
off
J-pop.
with what. It's very off with probably off with what the stream is hearing. So rapping over it may not work. No, you don't want to go there, Lincoln. You don't want to go there. Listen to the cartographer. He knows what he's talking about. So, you jump in your machines and you are trying to get to Bell's Forge, Horvin. I need 2d8. Sorry, it's always too long between journeys. Da-ba-da-ba-da. there is a mechanic, dear viewers, that allows them to try and find their way across the plains of Avernus without getting lost, as they try to make their way without the strange, mind-warping effects of the layer of hells.
So
2D.
if it
Yes,
is-
I was right. 2d8. So.
Yeah, I got a 6 and an 8.
Excellent. Okay. If the numbers on the dice, viewers, are the same, so if you got 2 8s or 2 6s there, then they would have got lost and ended up in somewhere random on this rather lovely map that we have. If you're playing on the tabletop, look at it, isn't it lovely?
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. Okay, sorry. Double-sided. It's got Elturel on the back. Isn't that lovely? It's not that small. Elturel light. There it is. Okay, sorry. Focus,
Elturel
John.
light.
Focus, John. Hey, Master
great.
PX. Am I? Now, we continue along, and Horvin, as often is the way, steers you straight and true. And you realize you find yourselves on the side of the Styx. You're on the right bank of the Styx to get over to Bell's Forge, and you start to see. Actually, the GIF works perfectly for this. You start to see the black smoke billowing up out of the volcano top that is the crown of the forges of the weaponsmith of the Nine Hells. Bell, who forges and creates all of the weapons for the legions in their battles against the demons. And you get ever closer and you see the slopes with their black iron fortresses jutting out at the side, and the cave mouths, one larger than most, leading into the impressive concert venue, which is where you first appeared when you came down here to the Nine Hells. And you get ever closer to Bell's Forge.
Show the way.
Well, thank you, cartographer. You may know the way, but Horvin knows the way, so you can shut up. So, thank you. And oh, Master PX, you really, really should. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Do find yourself a group if you can and jump on in. It is fantastic. Now, you are getting there closer, and you see, as I say, the profile of the massive volcano fortress growing larger and larger, and you can see the constructed road leading down straight and true to the banks of the Styx. As you swing the war engines around and start going along that, various patrols of devils units marching to and fro. Quickly, double time it out of the way as they see the war machines coming, just jetting towards the main building. And you do see, I mean, there's no particular assigned parking, but there's always that one spot you always leave the war machines at.
Yep.
So that is
We're
there next to the entrance to the pit, the concert venue, and you end up there and kill the engines.
Kill the guards.
Kill the guards. Wow. Okay. Sorry, excuse me, what the cartographer has a slight fit about something. Okay, now let me find Bell's Forge here. Sirenscape. Just gonna say it. I don't like to throw shade, but Sirenscape's search function better than D&D Beyond's.
Oh, snap.
One day D&D Beyond will sponsor your stream, John. And when they do, they'll sift back decades, nay, years to find this one stream, and they'll be like, oh wait, actually. Actually.
I need this one,
But
I
you speak the
think.
truth.
I mean, I just wish it recognized, like, if you misspell it by a little, it's like, like Google is like, did you mean? That would be really nice.
Did you mean?
Okay, that's not the right one. Sorry, I'm just trying to find. I don't think it has its own sound set. I think it's hidden away in one of the other ones. Being in the Path of Devils, Part 2. He has it, I guess.
It's been ages since we've been here, guys.
It has.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, this is the first place you came, and you haven't been back since.
Wow.
All right. Here we go. So yes, the engines
One of
die
us
down. Oh yeah, that's right.
Archduke soaking in a volcano. Boo-hoo.
Great.
Eager to
I like just
reclaim his
listening to be
stolen
honest.
throne.
Have I met Reggie before? I can't remember.
Yeah, when you first arrived, everyone. Oh, as Rhea. Sorry, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Raya.
I don't think I have met Reggie.
No,
Nope.
no. I would
He's
say
fine.
no. So yeah, Rhea. I don't think you've been here, right? So you see this massive edifice in front of you, and you see. No, hang on. No, because Rhea came down here with them. So Rhea must have been with you when you first came here.
Yes.
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 Hey,
The
DH,
very
mate.
first
That's
time?
right.
Okay.
Yeah. When that first visit, not when you came back to resurrect Lincoln, as he got
Right.
slightly killed. A slight case of death.
Slightly.
Minor.
Just a little bit.
Do always read the
Minor
label,
death
folks.
illusion.
Always read the label. Now, yes, so Ray, you have been here, and you remember, and you actually spoke. Do you remember? You spoke with Lincoln's brother Tyrannax and the Eberron group as they came through here, because Rhea was out sulking by the entrance, not wanting to go into the concert when you first arrived here. Because you're like, why are they enjoying a concert when we're supposed to be saving Elturel? But dear folks watching back home, Stephanie was not playing Rhea at that point. This is a recent acquisition. Now, you can hear the lava bubbling and boiling around. Good morning. And you can see the eerie orange glow, just even brighter than the skies roiling above, with the occasional meteor across as we know it. And you find yourselves standing there. And now you know the entrance towards Reggie's office was inside the pit, inside the concert venue. So you can head on in that direction if you wish.
Yes.
Okay, so you all make your way in there. Anything saying to each other on the way up? Any game plan here? What's the deal?
So we know we need to rest. Yeah.
We gotta rest.
Yeah.
We gotta tell Reggie about the concert. He can probably help us out, get us some things. We gotta get Horvin's book. And I
Make
know
sure he knows we need that floating ship.
maybe we've forgotten about it. And I didn't sign anything. You guys are the ones that signed it. I'm not really sure about why. He taps the shield that's been on his back for. This guy wants to go to Bell. So now's as good a time as any.
You want to take him there?
I mean,
See what's up?
you're the guys that signed the contract.
Boom.
I did
Bum,
sign with
bum,
my
bum, bum, bum.
stage name in hopes that would mean something. But I kind of prefer it now.
Oh, it's so hard coming into Rhea in the middle of. Did I sign something? Did Rhea sign something?
No.
Okay.
No.
I also did not sign anything, Firemaw.
I didn't expect you did.
So let's get on going. Lincoln will stomp up right to Reggie, wherever he is.
Okay. And yes, you do so. So you go make your way up that dark stairway, lit by little red, glowing, almost ruby-like crystals in the wall, and you make your way up to the higher levels, the upper management, if you will, and you do see the familiar layout there and the offices of Bell's Forge. And make your way to Reggie's. There is a chain devil on the door. And he turns to you all as you approach.
Where is he, Reggie? Oh.
Who are you?
The talent? Who are
Lincoln
you?
Darkness, Amnesia Ravenway, the talent, like you said.
The muscle.
I like to Chain Devil, right?
He's also very
You said?
talented.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Hmm.
The muscle.
Don't undersell yourself.
Do you have
Can we go in
an
and take a nap?
appointment?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I think you need to check.
Oh my god.
Quick warp and minor illusion. Our names.
Wait, I have a thing I can do. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Give me a
Oh.
persuasion check.
Okay.
You
have-
don't need to check.
You have inspiration.
I have a plot. I also have a plus 13 to persuasion somehow.
Holy
I
shit.
didn't level up.
Oh dear.
We're level 13, right?
Yes, you are.
It's 25. It's 25.
Quild in chat is offering their dentist appointment if that will help. Thank you, Quild.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of like going through
There
hell,
was
so.
some off the books wiggling around. Don't know what to tell you. Did you make a mistake? Don't tell me you didn't know. Come on.
And
I thought you were supposed to be on the door. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
I'm on the door. I'm not in charge of the books. I was merely double checking.
Get it. I understand. You're just doing your job. Now you get into the last part.
Ira Janassi, thank you so much. You absolute legend. Gifted subs. Enjoy, you lovely people. Enjoy those lovely emotes that Ira Janassi has given you all. Now,
Wow, thank you.
as you are waiting there, he ducks inside and you hear this like... And the door opens up, he's like... Sorry, I've been using the voice mod for chat. Not you guys can't hear it, but they can.
Fine.
Okay, you can come in. Reggie will see you now.
That's
Oh, it's just that.
that's good. Let's go.
And yes, you make your way inside. And you see that familiar office. Lincoln, last time you were in here, you were laid out dead on the desk. But it is covered up once more with various documents and a bulging in-tray and out-tray and all sorts of different things going on. A black gleaming communication crystal on the side there. And then Reggie is there in his high-backed, comfy-looking, although slightly spiky, office chair. And he springs to his feet, the Arcanoloth, and welcomes you all. I suppose Arcanoloths are kind of fox-like, aren't they?
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's do this
So
properly.
sorry for the sneeze. I'm allergic to bureaucracy.
Fair. Okay. So yes, you sit there, and Reggie's there waiting for you all. Hey everyone, welcome back, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you. I hope you've had a successful drive around our little neck of the woods. Did you find yourselves as I had hoped? Are you ready for the big show?
Find ourselves maybe big show. Well, Lincoln.
Matter of speaking.
Yeah.
There he is. There's my boy. There's my boy. Lincoln.
Hey, Reggie.
You ready to make some magic?
Oh,
Are you ready
funny
to make the
story.
magic?
Yeah. Speaking of magic, remember you told me to awaken some of those instruments? I didn't do
Yeah.
it. I forgot.
What are you talking about? I can see it.
Anyway,
I can see it right here. Your
did I do
guitar's
it?
awakened.
Oh, sweet.
Drumsticks are awakened.
any more? Stunning did that.
Hang on. Yeah, this has been happening. Tarina's viol is awakened, but
Sweet.
No, shush.
sorry. Yeah, Rhea's drumsticks. Altus's bass has been awakened.
Oh.
And there we go. Yeah. Firemore's
Sweet. Amazing.
Firemore's
Okay,
horn.
Lincoln takes it back.
Firemore's horn, Horvin's lute, and Theo's ... to be revealed will be awakened in due course. And your guitar, of course,
Neat.
is a-okay, ready to roll.
Okay.
Souped up even.
Indeed.
Stunning. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take
Alright.
that back.
So,
We want to
when do we get this show on the road? We want to
crazy
fire up those devils. We want to get them all pumped up, ready to kick some demons' teeth in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at the rest of the group. When do we want to do it?
Well, we have engagement, I think, and I look at Firemoth. So probably after that, and we can nap again.
Oh, you want to sort some stuff out? You've got a few bits and bobs left to get sorted.
Just a few.
All right.
And I need to talk to an old friend of mine that's near Tiamat's lair. Or
Is he going to help out with the show?
Reggie,
I don't know.
actually, yeah.
What?
Um.
Oh, I can see
What
it.
if he was
The
gonna
genius
help
is
out
coming.
with
The
show and
genius
you
is
could
coming.
Organize a meeting. I don't know if it's a good idea. I tend to find more. If he could come meet us, you could potentially talk to him when he's not in that layer.
yeah, it'd be nice if Reggie has a way of contacting those kinds of people.
Sorry, excuse me while I reach through my face and push my glasses up that you cannot see. Now. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. It's
Oh, God.
It's better that way. It's better. Wait, is this better?
Oh
No.
That is definitely much more how I picture Reggie.
The
He's a cat
one
man.
with glasses?
Cat boy.
I don't know.
No,
I
just
that
like
better.
The monocle.
like this face is really slender, but when the nose is smushed on your face like that, it makes him look greasier, more
I see.
sleazy.
Alicia's scared, so I'm happy. We can all go home, everyone.
Oh no.
Mission accomplished.
Amidst this conversation, Horvin is going to pluck a feather very slyly and kind of toss it. See what happens.
It disappears and vanishes off out Reggie's door and off in the direction of the forge. Last you saw Tarina stomping angrily towards as she went down there and gave an archdevil a piece of her mind, an ex-archdevil.
Well, we've got a couple pieces of. I needed to contact my friend at Tiamat's lair. However,
Ooh, that's a tall order, isn't it?
yeah,
You know, Tiamat's lot and us employees of Bell, not the bestest of chums.
I assume not. But do you have an Abishai in your employ that we can use to get a message?
You know,
Back channels.
I reckon we could get that sorted. You have Bell himself in your corner. He wants the show to go on, so... Remember, Lincoln, you have Bell to thank for that epic guitar on your back.
Yeah.
Is that the same imp that was in there
I
originally?
made a lot of use of it.
Oh,
It
sorry,
is.
Quasit. It would be Quasit, wouldn't it?
I even named it.
Oh, go on. What's his name? This is going to be metal as fuck.
Oh. Well, I kind of named it something more just like random. I named it Tozatal.
Tozza Tao. All right, Tozza. All right, Tozza. Yeah, lovely.
Tozza's a pretty good one. I like that a lot.
Nice, 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 nice. Well, you leave it to old Reggie. I will get the wheels moving, the things turning. You know, that's my job. Yours is to relax, get the creative juices flowing, you know? Get the inspiration, get the music flowing. Ready to inspire the masses, to drive back the demons, and bring the glory of the Nine Hells throughout the plains. Oh, I lost my head.
Yeah. Oh,
You don't,
you lost
don't
your head
lose
there.
your
I-
head over it, yeah.
Lost my head over it, yeah.
Firemaw,
I'm sorry,
I
I'm sorry,
think-
I'm sorry.
we have. I think we might need to see Bell for something tangentially related. And he'll knock on the shield.
Oh, have you ever heard of Gargolf?
There used to be a massive pit fiend. Big nasty fucker he was. He used to...
Firemaw,
Someone by that name used to kick around, yeah.
Firemaw grabs the shield off his back. Well, this is him.
Got yourself in a bit of a mess, my friend, have ya? Oops-a-daisy. And you hear Gargoth's voice in your mind, Firemore. Is like, shit, what was I using for Gargoth? I'll go this one again.
You were using your grumbly self voice. This was pre.
I
Pre-voice mod.
will get out of the shield. I will take that scrawny little Arcanoloth and decorate this office with his blood.
Firemont like tries to stay back. Like we're trying to get you to Bell. Like cool it off for a minute, dude.
Totally reasonable request.
Ah, yes. Avernus.
Man, come
Avernus,
on,
just the
don't
place to
do
cool
that.
down.
Like,
It's true. That's why we brought him here.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Sorry,
let me
newbie.
level with you, Reggie. We've been out doing some jobs. We've been trying to
I
find
know.
ourselves. He's been helping us out. He just wants to talk with Bell.
All right. I can't promise how Bell will react. Ridicule, violent anger, both of the above.
Hey, that's the Shield's problem, not mine, right?
Yeah. You've got artistic immunity. I think it's pronounced artistic immunity.
Everything we
Sounds
do
right.
is in the name of art and for the betterment of music as a whole.
Just hope it hasn't just
Um,
been revoked.
Rage Against the Machine.
How's this gonna work?
Looks like you're eating the bottle.
Wow, that's really
that's very accurate, but I hate it.
it worked.
Inhuman.
It's how all Arcanoloths
It
drink. I don't
works,
know what you're
but
talking
at
about.
cost?
At what cost?
Sorry, I've had a rather
Very
indirect request for a close up on. Hi everybody. Hi, how you doing?
Not the eyes!
Hi.
Don't look at me like that. Don't
You're
look at me. Like I'm
Yeah,
lying.
the eyes have a weird glow because of your glasses.
I know, right? It's cool.
Oh my god. Define cool.
Well, I mean, yeah, Eldritch. Why, John?
No, it's cool. It's
It-
cool. It's cool.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it
to be
is.
honest. Alicia, I do not know. Yeah, let me save everyone. People, the poor folks in chat who don't have the relevant emote for this situation. I believe it goes a little something. Ah, behave. Like this. Boop, 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 boop.
No.
Somebody beat me to it. Yes, Morgus. Oh, it's you.
Me.
You beat me to it, yeah.
I know what we're doing.
Your computer's running less stuff than mine. Okay. Sorry, I just had a little subdermal itch. There we go. Now.
Ah.
Oh, Rhea is bathed in the lights of the morning lord. No.
Ta-da!
Right. Well,
Lincoln will look to Reggie.
did I hear that you want somewhere to
And
bunk
he'll just say,
down?
so. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Now,
Um.
you're not going to do one of them rock band things and trash the hotel room, are you?
I
No.
will actually.
It kind of comes pre-trashed, so, have at it.
More to
Fair
work
enough.
with.
All right. Yeah, it's
I'll make a list of things we need for the concert, Reggie. Okay.
sure, yeah.
I'll work with you.
All right, yeah. I'll get the roadies on it.
Great.
I mean,
Yeah.
you did know all roadies end up down here, right?
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I assume that was why you were so well staffed. They're roadies.
Yeah.
They're
Makes
roadies,
sense
right?
to me.
The entirety of Bell's Forge, apart from the fire giants, is all roadies.
What were the fire giants back
Huh.
on top side?
I'm sorry?
Regular
Oh,
giants?
they were fire giants. Remember, we helped the
No, yeah.
the guy that brought them here. He came here
Oh,
to free
yeah.
them.
Ah, yeah. I remember that.
Ooh,
Long time ago.
I would keep stum about that if I was you, Firemore. Bell was rather pissed off that he came over and tried to free them.
I thought he went home.
He tried to free them first.
Oh, that was like eons ago, though, right?
No, he tried again. He thought he'd have one more bash on the way home. Because he knew if he got killed, he'd just get sent back to his own plane, back to Daddy.
Oh.
So Bell cleaved him in two, burnt out his innards from the inside while he watched on alive, and sent him on his way.
As you do.
As you do.
So how about that room, Reggie?
Yeah, third on
about
the
it?
left, down the corridor, and then it's the last door on the right.
Great.
Lovely. Bish bash bush, you have yourselves a lovely rest. I will reach out through certain channels available to me. Do I have a name? You've been rather aloof. Artists.
Evan Marsh.
Oh, hang on a sec. And you see that dark communication crystal on the desk is just kind of pulsing and setting off kind of tendrils of dark energy. And Reggie taps on it. Hello? Nandi watashitachi no renraku wa kaise no. Nande saikin nani mo renraku nai no. Mo watashitachi kawaii ko motte nai no. Watashitachi wa main no talent desho. Nande koitsura o yatteru no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, whoever that is. Zariel herself. Fuck's sake. He just smacks the crystal and turns it off.
Oh my god, that's so.
Sorry, the girls of Chromatic Chaos are a bit miffed. I should send them packing back to Tiamat and all.
What was
Maybe they
that?
can carry the message for him.
I mean, maybe they could be the opener. I don't know.
We can
What
give
was
them
that
work.
part
I
about
suppose.
Zerial? He's like,
What? Oh, I assume so. Here's what I think is happening. I think it's like one of those things where you're on like top side. You might say like, Bahamut be blessed or Tiamat take the wheel. Down here, I guess you would say like, oh, for Zariel's sake. Oh my Zariel.
Yeah.
I
Something like that.
see.
I assume.
That's right. Now,
Grand.
surely, and he like points
Bedtime.
to Ray. He's like, surely you must say stuff like that, Ray. You got a bit of that celestial stench on you.
Oh yes, all the time.
There you go. Just like
Just
that.
looking completely unamused
Right. Off you pop then.
every day.
Recharge those creative soul coins and get yourself sorted. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
And he turns back around and starts shuffling papers and sorting stuff. And you follow the directions, and you do find yourself a sparsely appointed, like beds made of basalt. And, I mean, it works. It's safe. Relatively.
Uh-huh. Right. Are we alone?
Yes. Ostensibly.
Funnel?
Hmm.
You alright?
Right as I always am.
I mean, it's kind of your whole shtick. I'm just used to having a lot more emotion, things to say.
What do you want me to say? I've been down here for weeks, helping this Elturel business, helping you guys, but I've switched from Tiamat to Bahamut to... I don't know how to feel, Lincoln. Not really something anyone ever taught me, certainly not Evan Marsh.
I know, you might have a thing or two to teach him now.
Say,
Or like 12 things.
Possible.
I mean, you don't have to teach him anything, right? We just have to kill him.
Could
Well,
do.
I don't.
you know, I don't know that it'll come to that, but if it does, that's what it does. If he had, tortured millions of souls for decades, if not, then maybe I'd be more in favor of killing him, but that's not where we are yet.
They're incomparable, Rare. They really are. That was Teacher's whole point, I think. Not that I really understand it.
I turn over and go to sleep. We're not making plans. I'm like, all right, let's get this over with.
Formal. Just think about what you want to say, but don't stress. You'll get some rest when you can, okay?
I'll do my best.
Alright then.
he goes onto one of the beds.
I don't know why I thought that would go any differently.
Firemore's not
It's
an
fine, we'll
emotional
laugh.
guy.
No.
No, he
great.
did laugh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is kind of funny. But also, it's more of a hysteria from immense trauma and dread than anything actually hilarious.
Yeah, I get that.
Thanks for being in my corner back there. At least a little bit.
I don't know that I need thanks, but I think that you were right. We've been through a lot. We've seen a lot. The whole reason we're down here, everyone else is down here because of Zariel. I'm down here, I found out, because my mentor decided to join Tiamat. And I thought maybe I would too, but I don't know. I'm very confused recently, Lincoln.
Yeah. The only thing that seems to make sense are like the things I can see right in front of me, you know, like, okay, so we have to go do this to achieve this goal. We've got to do this to do that. Step by step plans, you know. But thinking bigger than that. The answer seems so simple, but everyone else thinks differently, and I can't understand it. How you could be down here and see all this and still think. And part of me wonders, and it's something I hate, but whether this is the sword talking or if it's rare, you know? Because she loved Elturel, yeah. But this is something of a whole other level.
You might be right. Before, she felt betrayed by these former servants of Torm that turned against the Hell Riders. But now, it's redeeming Zariel. It's unthinkable to me. There's no justice if we do that. Doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Because she's a Celestial.
Yeah.
Or was.
What's the point of redemption if it's not earned? For anyone. I think I do have too much of a stake in this, though, you know? I have a chip on my shoulder from Oxrian, and no, I do. But hearing you agree with me helps it feel a bit more logical, I guess. So what do we do? Because everyone else wants to redeem her. How do we go on? Working towards something that neither of us believe in.
There will be no redemption. No. I don't even think it's possible, Lincoln.
You want to gamble on that? Go on.
When she comes, we just kill her. We don't have a long, drawn-out discussion. We kill her. we take action. I've waited for orders from so many people in my life for the longest time. When I was topside, I fought on someone else's command. Then I fought for Tiamat. And I thought for a long time I would be fighting for Bahamut. But I'm done waiting for orders and permission. We must act.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Lincoln just kind of slumps back on his bedroll and stares at the ceiling. And kind of whispers, you know, when Rhea said that they were tall, I almost entertained the thought of using her to close off any contact of angels into this realm. That would be something. And I thought that's a bit too much. It makes me feel a bit too evil. And I think that'd be bad for my argument. And then I thought, if worst comes to worst, and she gets a redemption she doesn't deserve, then I'll find a way to bind her to a promise of some kind. She'll change things. But that's the worst case. If we don't kill her first.
We'll have to figure it out.
That we will. I think I might sleep.
Firemod just closes his eyes while he's sitting in a chair.
Goes full Yoda. I don't know why.
Vanishes, yep.
Just imagine, like-
Force ghosts away.
Just, yeah.
Plate armor left there.
Oh,
For some reason, the plate armor collapses down like Yoda's clothes.
Very slowly. Yeah.
Terrible screeching
my
metal
mum is
sound.
just calling me. I'll just turn my mute.
So, all of you drift off to sleep fitfully after various lengths of time, and even with all the strange hissings and the sulphurous smell and the burblings and gloopings of the inner workings of the forge, as the conduits that go through all of the walls and things are constantly working, and the faint dull ringing of hammers and anvils down in the depths, down below in Bell's forge itself. Even with all of that going on, the exhaustion takes all of you, and you do fall asleep.
Horvin. Horvin, wake up.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a dream. Necromancy.
No, this is a dream, I'm just looking at.
Oh my god, meta. So meta, so many dreams, so many consciousnesses.
Orvin, why do you slumber when you are so close? The final piece of the puzzle, the final book for our collection.
Didn't catch that, sorry, mate.
The short answer is that I had to make an appointment, but and maybe going in by myself is not exactly the smartest decision. So I'll be going with a friend.
Do what you must, but do not leave this place without all of your charges, or it will not bode well for you when you return to the material plane.
Understood.
Now get some rest.
Thank you.
That disappears.
Plot twist, it's Horvin's dad.
That'd be great, actually.
What if it's just like some old librarian and she's using a voice modulator through her telepathy, and we go to the
But-
material plane.
Sorry,
Horvin, thank you for bringing me the books.
that just makes me think hag.
They've been overdue for 47,000 years.
I mean,
You can't imagine the late fees Zariel's incurred. I mean,
Now, yes, people in chat were asking before. This is it's called Voice Mod. There is a free version, but it gives you random voices each day. But the paid version is reasonable and forever. It's not a monthly subscription thing, which is nice
Oh.
in these day and age.
very.
Now, it's been a while, Lee Alistair. As you are slumbering, you dream yourself at the impressively carved ship's wheel of a massive galleon cutting through the waves. You look down, half expecting to see the crew of the Burning Valentine, hopefully to dream of your wife and son. But the crew are not familiar. The coastline is not one that you've seen before. And as you look up to the sails, full of the wind driving fast behind you, you see a shape momentarily blot the sun out as it spins and comes round the prow of the ship, dashing along the side, tailing its talons in the water before it swoops up and alights on the edge of the aft castle where you're standing. As a massive eagle, larger than any you've seen in all of your adventures, starts to preen its feathers a little and then looks up. Captain Alistair?
Yes.
How fares your voyage?
It has been one full of tough endeavors, but we've been making it through.
I take it has not all been plain sailing. Welcome back.
When is it ever?
Welcome back, Captain, to the oceans of Bitopia. Now, all is not well. I do not know what happened down there. What happened to Tidra? Why did it all go so wrong?
Well, Oxorian was killed by Lincoln, who was Tidra's son, and Tyrannax, Tidra's other son. And in her fury, she left.
It's not what was supposed to happen. The balance teeters dangerously, Captain. Asmodeus was given vast swathes of Tidra's power, siphoning it from her as that act happened. The choice made, the path of forgiveness ignored. Know that she has been disgraced. She has been sent on a mission to redeem herself. She's been cast out beyond Bitopia, beyond the material plane, to reconsecrate land that was thought lost. I only hope she fares better this time round.
How can we help restore the balance?
Know that the Hells are particularly powerful with the power that Asmodeus took from Tidra. If they are allowed to run roughshod over the demons, to drive them back, for the conflict to be driven back to the abyss itself, who knows where the momentum will take them? Who knows how far the conflict will spill? Even to your home. Your family could be in danger, Lee Alistair. No matter where they sail.
I see. Well then,
Know this.
I'm aware of what actions must be taken.
If there is some way that you can throw the balance back towards its center point, the equilibrium it needs. If dare I say, some chaos. And the eagle narrows its eyes, its hawk's gaze, beadily eyeing your neck tattoos. If some chaos can be wrought, if discord can be sown through the ranks of the infernal legions, perhaps this plan to change the leadership of Avernus, it might be just the thing. Whatever you do, make sure Zariel does not keep hold of the power she currently holds over that plane.
Of course. We'll make immediate action. As soon as we can.
The vacuum that will ensue if she is thrown out. Well, you know what will happen. Every pit fiend, archdevil wannabe will come charging in, squabbling over the position. That will buy the time the abyssal hordes need to redress the balance and keep them at each other's throats and tentacles and the like. You have your orders, Captain.
And I will meet those orders. You have my captain's promise.
And just flies up. Swoosh. You almost lose your pirate hats, but it's okay.
He gazes over the sails and sees the ocean, smiling to see it once again, and just says to himself, Linda, Adrian, I will meet you both at the end of the voyage.
Oh, an ousted archduke soaking in a volcano.
Dramatic sip.
Eager to reclaim his stolen throne.
The ramblings and mutterings of the cartographer awaken you all. Lulu, kind of half asleep, still half asleep, goes, Harvin, put that thing away.
Yeah, fine. Put it in his bag and
Yeah, I think
close it up.
Horvin fell asleep studying the map or something. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong. There is a button. There's two buttons for each one. The one that has the cartographer, the one at the start, and one that doesn't. Sorry, I read the wrong one.
I like the cartographer.
Me too. But it's supposed to be on approach, not in the depths.
Time and a play.
So, everyone, you may take the benefits of a long rest.
Thank goodness.
Up to your full level 13 HP.
Oh, this is great.
Congratulations.
This is so great. I can't believe we were level 1.
So long ago.
Anyway,
2 years later. Okay. Now,
2 years later.
there's a scraping, snuffling, agitated sound at the door, which might have supposed to have been a knock.
I'll open it.
Yes.
There's a tiny little imp there with black, smoking bat wings. And it jumps back and says, Reggie wants to see you. Good morning.
All of us?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be there soon.
Friends, Romans, countrymen. We gotta go meet Reggie.
What's that?
I give him a high five.
Hey, everyone! Lincoln Douglas, I'm using River Ways hand, touch this hand, yahoo!
Oh my god. Right then.
Oh, maybe
So-
he wanted the signature.
I'm so impressed I did that first time.
Uh,
I'm never watching it again! I've never watched it, but...
Lincoln is pleased, but also confused and concerned.
Okay, excellent. So, you head on out to Reggie's office.
Yep.
Okay. Morning. Hope you all rested well.
Enough, I suppose.
Splendid. I've been working my magic behind the scenes.
Do
What
tell.
has your
News?
magic done?
You're welcome.
Thank you, Reggie.
Never any appreciation for all the work goes on in the background. Poor old Reggie. Always just sat up here, having to watch from afar as the stardom settles upon. Yeah, never. Yeah, what?
You didn't tell us what you did.
Yeah.
I sent word. There was a
Cool.
red Abishai that owed me a favour.
Cool.
Thank you.
Have you
You're
heard back?
welcome. I didn't want to call it in because I'm terrified of the bastard. Big nasty one. Oof.
Fair.
I tell you,
Oh, we've killed a red Avernus before. They are not fun.
yeah, I'm only making deals with white Abishai from now on. Well, thank you, Serum.
Yeah.
You're quite the fox yourself.
They do seem to be the weakest of the bunch.
Now,
Right. So, yeah.
we need, of
Go on.
course, the meeting needs to take place on neutral grounds. Ebonmarsh can't be seen coming here. So, don't you worry. I've got yourself all set up with a nice private meeting room in Infernal Rapture itself. So, get yourselves to the Wandering Emporium and it will go just as you like it.
Sweet.
All right?
Alright. Do we have a time limit on this? Is he just gonna wait? We just gotta get there?
Oh, I mean, I made it for the end of today. I thought you might have stuff to do.
Yeah, we
Great,
got to talk
okay.
with Bell.
You know, nice business dinner.
Go talk with Bell.
Lovely.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Amazing.
All right,
Grand.
you have yourselves
Cheers,
a
Reggie.
wonderful day.
Bell?
You my boy. You my boy.
Yeah. I'm really enthusiastic.
Splendid. I like it. I like the
And-
edgy. I like the edgy look. It's good. It works for you. I think you've really found your artistic core on your travels.
Lost a lot along the way too. Anyway.
Hey, what great
Cheers,
artist?
Reggie.
What great artist hasn't suffered?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking of you. Always thinking of you, Sam.
Son.
All right. Well,
Alright. Good.
you
talk.
drive careful now.
What about
I'm
Bell?
gonna do some wheelies.
What?
We gotta give.
We could
I
just
said
go up,
we-
right?
We talked about the shield.
Oh, so busy. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
we'll
the
have
way.
our people talk to Bell's people.
A couple of bearded devils are not gonna stand in my way.
Oh.
More. There's more than a couple of bearded devils, but that aside.
All right. Corbin will stick really close to Firemaw, closer than usual, as they head towards Bell.
Okay, look.
Yes, Horvin.
Lincoln's.
Oh, nothing. Just feels safer this way.
There have been plenty of times where standing next to me has been safer, but this is one of the first times you've stood this close regardless.
Well, if I'm being honest, I have a favor to ask of Bell myself, and I'm not quite prepared for him to ask for what wants exchange. So, with that.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's proceed.
So, what's the marching orders? You're going down.
When did they
you
get
make your
so
way,
chummy?
You make your way down the corridor, and you find that staircase that spirals down through the core of the volcano, down towards the workplace of the Pit Fiend.
Apparently, it's Firemaw first, with Horton closely behind.
Apparently, yes.
Lincoln will be in the middle, I guess.
Okay, look.
He directs that remark back to both Rhea and Lee, who probably aren't too close to it,
Rhea at the back.
considering.
Yes, I will be at the back.
The celestial-looking one's gonna be the last one to get in, I think.
Yeah, they might make me wait outside.
Okay, so let us bring you over. As you go down, the staircase starts to spiral round a central column, down and down, and then suddenly you see the red glow emanating from below, and you come out through a hole in the roof onto the spiral staircase that leads down to the floor below of Bell's Forge. I should read it. There would be some nice little text for you, I'm sure. This is a spot that you can visit. Yes, this wrought iron spiral staircase descends into a cavernous forge. Channels of bubbling lava wind through the complex, casting fiery light over huge anvils. Chained giants with coal-black skin and fiery orange hair hammer out weapons under the malignant gaze of a pit fiend, seated in a flying throne. Throughout the forge, sparks fall like rain.
Oh boy.
Like this.
I feel fine.
It's an old school map, so. Hello, Fire Giant. Hello, Bell. Zoom out a little bit.
Hello, Belle.
Oh God.
You look so horrifying. So horrifying.
There you go. There's the full picture. On his flying throne. I hope that helps with your immersion. Yeah, me too, Serum.
These are some giant-looking
Giants?
guardians? Question mark here. Giants, yeah. Giant-looking giants.
The Giantist. Hey, Michael, how you doing, mate? Deadle's a gamer, everyone. Deadle's a gamer will also be joining us in 9 hours and 13 minutes. Woot woot. So excited, mate. So excited. Okay, now. As you make your way down the stairs, you emerge to the bottom there. I wonder if we have a separate... No,
As he moves, Rhea would probably notice Lincoln just kind of like glancing her way every now and again. Just trying to... You can tell he's probably trying to gauge how you're feeling, what you're thinking.
Being unaware of like the conversation that happened last night and all that jazz, I would say I'm pretty neutral walking into this, face-wise at least. Like, poker face, poker face.
Poker face. Rum bum bum ba.
Well,
So, down you go.
Firemaw
I enjoyed that.
strolls into the chamber itself, I suppose.
Hey, Glitch. Hey, mate. Okay. Ants.
And looks up at the former archdevil.
Yeah. Now, permission to recycle Oxyrion's face.
Why not?
Certainly.
Thank you kindly.
We get flashbacks on the regular in this channel.
Okay, so...
Just mentally preparing myself to see it.
Where is he?
Turns out that Bell was Auxilian the whole time. We just killed an avatar.
No!
It was Oxyrion all along.
All along.
All right. So yes, you make your way down, and then you see the pit fiend is just bellowing out orders to the fire giants, making them work harder, and and then he notices you, and the big throne just silently floats through the air towards you, in your direction, staying up high, but in your general direction.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to bring you someone who wishes to see you. And he grabs the shield and shows it. This is
This is not of my creation.
he went by in the mortal plane. He went by the shield of the hidden lord. However, you probably know him as Gargle.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Are you done playing God, Gargoth?
Sorry, in chat, is that audio okay? Someone let me know. Impressive. Okay, that sounds good.
There we go.
That sounds very good.
Cheers,
I think
Maple.
that's very promising.
Hey, thanks, A2. Now, cheers, Lawmaster. Okay, now, so yeah, so, and it seems that he can, I need to, okay, sorry. You actually hear, you hear the voice of Gargoth in your mind, Firemore, and it seems that Bell can hear it too.
Enough of your petty insults. I see you, too, have fallen low since last I walked this plane. Now, don't push your luck, Gargoth. At least I am doing work, and I am bringing the heart to the Abyssal Legions, whereas you languish there, trapped in a mortal shield.
And Gargoth goes silent at that point.
Horvin.
Why? Why do you bring me this miserable, whining shield?
He asked us to bring him to you. I assume he wishes to be free.
Oh, I bet he does. And why should I free you and deal with whatever aftermath sneaks in from that little episode?
The aftermath.
It would be in your best interests, Belle. Release me from this shield, and I will aid these mortals in their defeat of Zaria. Oh, now we're talking. I can smell a deal. A contract, dare I say. Yes, yes. If you will sign a contract, maybe, then just maybe, you can walk the plains of Avernus once more. What say you, puny mortals?
Well, actually, there is one more.
Here
I've
they
been
come
told
with the
to,
fine print.
well, as someone versed well in reality, be remiss. But, Bell, I've heard tell that that I have a piqued interest in. It's called Machines of War. Are you familiar?
Who has the highest passive perception? Hang on.
Probably
Let
not
I think
me-
it's
by a lot.
Theo, actually.
Yes,
I
my
have an extent.
perception is 21.
257.
Mine's 11.
Might as well be
What?
257.
We've got a rogue.
16.
Okay, so Lee, Alistair, you see his eyes flit off to a corner of the forge before they snap back.
Never heard of it. What is it of interest to you?
Well, it would seem that the book holds a kind of power that I might be able to use to deal with Zariel.
If said book did exist, why would I give it to a mortal? Such designs, such engineering is not meant for the mortal realm.
Well, that may be true. I don't think they have the materials necessary up on the material plane.
And Gargoth speaks up from the shield.
Oh, just give them the book, you old fool. They can do what you want. They can achieve what you are unable to. I have been with them all this time. They are a force to be reckoned with. And, under proper contract, of course, will be able to do as you desire.
And Bell's eyes narrow.
Do you agree to be under contract?
I can't speak for the rest of them, but I will.
We'll sign.
The deal will be that you take all actions possible against Zariel. Dethrone her useless, fallen angel behind. And allow for the opportunity for certain deposed leaders to retake what was theirs.
We
Corbin.
will dethrone Zarya.
And leave it for an inheritor.
I tell you what, I'll even make Gargoth promise to not kill you.
A generous devil, if ever there was one. It could be an insult.
I'm about to expose a lot of my low intelligence. I'm gonna be very vulnerable. Just curious. So, who decides? How does it work? Ascension, deposition, and all that.
There is a very long formulaic process with ring upon ring of frayed skin parchment paperwork.
Don't like the sound of that.
And
Can someone just go and
You're
sit
in
on the throne
places.
like it's mine now?
It is
What?
glorious bureaucracy.
You
there's also a lot
sound
of
so-
domination and forced submission.
While they are talking, Lee walks up to Horvin and like puts his hand on his shoulder and gets up close. Horvin, pluck a feather. Do not react to it.
Say anything. Let kind of let it fight like behind him.
Okay. Lee, you see the feather dart off to the northwest corner of the forge.
Okay. Horvin, keep talking to him. Do not sign anything. We will not be signing any contracts. We can't disrupt certain balances.
Not
There-
sure what you'll.
We've been working with your Lieutenant Reggie already. We have a plan in place to lure certain forces so that we can defeat Zariel. Following her defeat, you're free to make your play. Lee?
So, yes. So, Lee walks kind of back to the stairs, to in a position around his friends, to where the giants and Bell can't see, and he goes into his ghost form.
Ghost! Cool. Werewolf Ghost Pirates from the Abyss. It's an AI generated tween novel. I love it. This is amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
What does that do exactly for our dear friends watching at home?
so my ghostly form, which from the tattoo on his chest, it glows and kind of swirls around him, and you see he becomes ethereal in appearance. With this, I will be able to move through creatures and solid objects, and I can't be grappled or restrained. If I wanted to, I could pass without a trace on my friends. And resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of swords in this ghost form of mine.
Sorry, is resistant to what, sorry?
Piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing from non-magical to help specify.
Noted.
In this ethereal form, I'm going to be like, I'm gonna roll for stealth first.
Okay.
That's going to be 28 for stealth
Okay.
in my ethereal form, and start kind of treading around the eyes very slowly and silently, slowly working my way towards the northwest. First, walking around my friends, around the staircase, and then to make it easier, kind of walk through the column of the stairs to the opposite side with my head poking out to kind of get the vision on that side.
So yeah, you start padding across the room as the conversation continues. And it's almost a lazy gesture. As without even particularly looking, Bell just reaches out a clawed hand and gestures, flicking his wrist. And
Oh,
Sirenscape is not giving me hope right now.
these dice, all of these dice are nice shake here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh, you are lucky.
I'm terrified.
You only take 22 fire damage
Okay.
Okay.
as a massive fireball erupts around you. And then with another flick, an upwards flick this time of the same hand, a dark rent appears in the air next to you, and a hideous devil comes clambering through as he summons a devil to his side. And I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Actually,
Say again, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's what you want.
so the total acrobatics
good
would be
stuff.
25 with that.
Okay. As you see the kind of insectoid heads and strange, almost metallic-looking body of one of those strange ice devils you saw as the messenger of Mephistopheles earlier on in your days here, as an ice devil comes leaping out and
Says
Only-
hello and leaves.
only a 16 on my side of things. Tries to grab you. What do you do?
So from that, when it tries to grab me, to dodge, I just phase through it, kind of, pretty much.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. And Bell turns in your direction.
Who's being a sneaky little one? You all better reel in your old friend, or I'll send him for a swim.
He gestures towards the massive pools of magma that are on the side of the forge.
Yeah, just a moment. And Corvin will kind of roll around the pillar and hook his arm under Lee's and say, "Try."
Can
Walk back
can
around.
Hovin see you, Lee?
Orvin can kind of, like, as he gets close, can kind of see some, like, form, like
Like shimmer.
a little bit, some shimmer, but
Orphan can do what he
Lee
wants as a
says-
necromancer.
Yeah. He peers between the veil constantly.
He's got the necro sight.
But he can't
Oh my
he can't
God.
physically grab you, can he?
We're just
No. Oh.
putting
He would
it on.
try. He
No.
would try.
Lee, what are you doing?
Listen, Horvan. I understand you need this book, but this contract, I don't want. It's not something to be signed if it means it's going to hurt the balance of this blood war happening.
I think it might certainly make things more chaotic, but I think ultimately balance will restore itself, as it does in all things.
Yes, but if we make it more chaotic now, it's going to be even harder to hold back, and that's not something I want Adrian or World to grow up in.
Remember that vision that I had.
Lee, remember, you do want it more chaotic because the devils are too strong at the moment.
Oh, my apologies. I thought.
Old age, it's okay.
All right. Listen, we'll hear him out for the rest of it.
Sounds charitable.
I have one more stipulation. When Zariel has been defeated, you will return us to the material plane, and we can leave Avernus behind.
Why would I want you? Causing more fuss as I reclaim my power. I care not where you go after the deed is done. There'll be plenty of time for you to make your own way back here in the future.
Sounds like an easy stipulation, then.
Doesn't
Let's
it?
draw it. Let's draw it up. All those who came down at the time of El Terrell's descent will be returned to the material plane.
I can't speak for those in the city itself. That is beyond my power.
Whose jurisdiction is it?
Zariel's. You do your
That
job
makes
and I
sense,
won't
actually.
need
This
to
is
do
not
anything.
coming.
When she is defeated, the city will return, then?
No, but the contracts will be broken.
In such time, you will help us return the citizens, then, shall you not?
You idiots! I already have. You have the keys, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Then you have the means. Even without a contract. Aren't I just so fucking generous?
Well, thank you for showing your hand. It seems we've come to a deal.
Nice work, actually.
I need.
Oh no. Is Fireball also about to die?
No. I need. Check my little tabs here. There it is. Firewall.
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to roll me a d6?
I think I know what you're rolling.
It's a 1.
I did this in my game once.
A natural
remember
1.
now.
Let me let those phoenixes fly.
A 1 on a d6.
In my game, the
Now-
contract ended up on a beloved NPC's back, and it was horrifying.
Freestyle, we do have a Discord. It's open to our followers. So if you are not already, do give us a follow. If you followed us today, then I'll be sending an invite later on. All of our followers are invited on to the Discord to hang out. Please join us. And you see one of my favorites. You see two baby-sized figures emerge slowly, head first, then shoulders, little stubby arms, and their legs clawing up out of the pool of magma over to the side of the forge, and they start jiltedly walking across the floor of the forge, magma dripping off them on either side.
Then let us sign the deal.
And you see Oxrian's throne. Bell's throne slowly come down to the ground as he steps off it to the click, click, click as his claws touch the stony surface, and his tail scrapes and slithers behind him, and he stoops and picks up the dolls. Let us be clear. Sorry. Yuva.
Let us be clear. Gargoth will be returned to his form, and shall not hurt you, as he helps you destroy Zariel. And then, you will be free to return to the material plane, and this one shall have his book.
A deal it is.
Splendid.
And the two little dolls one of them is passed to you, Firemore. Actually, no, Horvin was going to make the deal, right? Yes. One of them is passed to you, Horvin. And Bell has the other. And he smiles.
Just give the little dolly a hug. And the deal will be signed and sealed.
Before that, is the written contract on the doll?
There are no words written.
Okay, so this is a verbal. Okay. So taking all that into consideration, Orvin is going to, he's going to take out a little piece of parchment and write down the entirety of everything that Bell said, just for confirmation.
Okay.
And then look at everyone else and hug the.
As you hug the doll, it opens its mouth and recites the contract once more, word for word, in a small, high-pitched voice, which at the end of the contract turns to a scream as infernal writing with your name and Bell's burns its way across the doll's back. And then that scream starts to gurgle, and as the deal is signed, you all see a gout of blood erupt from the doll's mouth and fountain all over Horvin. And you can see that Bell is doing the same as the dolls recited the contracts together.
Belle is also vomiting blood on Horvin? Oh, okay, the doll is.
contractual mess. Delicious. Now, you take your book and be on your way. And don't come round here until the deed is done and you are ready to perform in Reggie's little scheme.
And Gargle,
And you see Bell step over. Tunk, tunk. And he holds out his clawed hands to you, Firemaw, for the shield.
Firemaw gives it over.
Okey-doke. Let me just make sure I've got the stuff sorted here. And Bell takes the shield, looks at it admiringly, looking at the craftwork. You know, very well made. Enough to trap a pit fiend. He nods, appreciating. And he turns, and almost with a slight rueful sigh, casts it into the magma at the side of the forge. And you see the shield slowly sink and disappear beneath the roiling orange surface of the viscous magma. And after a moment of trepidation, wondering if it's going to happen, you see the magma starts to boil up, and Gargoth, the pit fiend, breaks the surface.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. I am free. I am returned.
And we shall stop there.
Oh, what have we
fucking
done?
hell.
You know,
At least it can't hurt us.
back on the Burning Valentine, when we first got Gargle, I seriously considered just throwing him into the ocean. Like, I'm glad I didn't do that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, wait, why did we keep him? He was trying
And
to.
now here.
So I was so
Now
confused the session
Just said
after
dominant,
because
maybe.
you guys like there was this whole big deal about like, oh, he's gonna try to dominate you, and I was like, I'm kind of the evil person for you, but like, hey, I'm just gonna let this one go. And then we came to the session, it was like, oh, 3 of us signed a deal.
I very specifically remember back when we were on top side before died a bunch. Lincoln was so like, oh my god, I just can't get along with Firemaw. He's too evil, man. I can't kill people. Look
Yep.
at us now. We're little
Best
buds
of
in
friends.
hell. Everybody else is just like.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Aww.
The real friends were the friends you made in hell along the way.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
absolute
sweet.
treasure. The real treasure, sorry. Now, a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's been joining us tonight. A big old chunk of you. Thank you so much. It's lovely to have everyone here. And do stick around as we go raiding somewhere after we are done here. But before that, let us say a few things. A big thank you too to my lovely players. We're so close. We're getting very close to the end here, everyone. And as it says on the can, this is Descent into Avernus Endgame. And I cannot wait to see what happens. And I cannot wait for the epic showdown or whatever is going to happen at the end as you take the epic quest that we are on to Zariel's door. And we will see how Elturel, if Elturel is to be saved. Now, speaking of epic things, do join us in 8 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you, Igenesi. Thank you so much. Thank you a special thank you to Igenesi for all of your generosity tonight, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. And it is wonderful to have you here as always. And thank you for all of those wonderful gift subs you gave out before. And to everyone that's joined us, for all the follows, thank you so much. It's been lovely to see you all, and I hope you had a good time as we did. But do, as I say, join us in roughly 8 hours and 40 minutes as we will be back here. And a different group of faces, as we will be joined by these lovely people. Boop. Rob and Ben from Viva La Dirt League, AJ from Roll for Damage and Winter's Tales, the dreaded GM Josh, Dead Aussie Gamer Michael, and Tales of Pesh Josh will all be here to take part in the latest edition of One Shot Roulette. It is all entirely randomly generated. Their characters are randomly generated. We do not know where they will be. We do not know what they will be doing, as the location and major plot points will be randomly rolled at the start of the session, and we will dive right in. It is a little exercise I like to set myself, as we sow the chaos of DMing and the wonders of D&D. It is always a good time, whatever gets rolled up, and with that fine cast, you know it's going to be absolutely spectacular. Do join us again if you are able. We would love to see you all here. And after that, if you wanted to stick around next week, Tuesday is Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. Thursday or Wednesday evening, if you're in North America, is Out of the Abyss. Later on Thursday or Thursday morning, you will be back through the mists in Barovia, also ramping up to some rather epic things very soon. And, I'm doing Icewind Dale a disservice. Tuesday's Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden is our Season 1 finale. Talking of epic things, at the end of Season 1, it is going to be on a summer break for a while, but do see if they are able to deal with Lake Hag, Maud Chiselbones, as their own party member, Mockingbird, has turned on them in the caves of the Hag. And we shall see what happens there. It's going to be an epic fight. One of them is already bleeding out on the floor. So we shall see how this goes. Those damn frost giant skeletons. Now, as I said, yes, we'll be back through the mist in Barovia and then all the way around as those mists are burned away by the fires of the Nine Hells, and we are back here in Avernus. So, dear folks, enjoy the little promo I have made for tomorrow's one shot as we play ourselves out to the ending screen. And as I said, do stick around for that lovely raid wherever we are headed. You know it'll be good stuff. And thank you so much. But until a few hours from now, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.
Oyasumi.
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 Thank you, everyone.